Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Haaland, Gullit, and the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Deco.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's come to nothing. He's given the time to pick a pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Nedved. He's through here, and he's been shifted off it. Deco, driving on and making good progress. Now it's Haaland to come backwards here. Deco. And here's Haaland.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Matthäus. He's shifting through the gears here. And he welcomes it in. Nedved. Yaya Toure. Ibrahimovic. Now that's well seen too. And Matthäus. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's found a way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. No, that's been intercepted. Nedved. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mateus. Deco tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's played through for him. Nesta cuts it out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he cuts out the supply. Yaya Toure.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Knocks it out wide. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Deco. Vieira, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Haaland. And this is Messi. Mateus. He's got away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, they could break here.
There they go, hunting again.
And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And this is Deco. He's having a shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
A lot of space ahead of him. Terrific header! Messi. Vieira. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Nedved. Messi. Mateus. Deco. And Mateus. Thuram. It's not an especially good pass, that.
This is the time you need that pace. Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Haaland looks to get on the end of this. And here's Haaland. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ferdinand. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Messi. He's beaten the last man. Lahm. There's the delivery. He's there and gets it away. It is a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Milan
9,
with the corner. They're first.
Haaland. Number 23, Deco. Coming on
And the
field,
keeper beats it away.
Number 24, Baccio.
He's cut it out.
Number 14, Giroud.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that has put paid to that. Looking for the run. Oh, it's played into the air. Up he goes! Oh, taken with style. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 18.
This is threatening to become a really good
Coming
game.
on the field.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Substitutions taking place.
Gerrard. Gerrard! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Mateus goes short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Vieira.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And this is Nedved. Cross needs to... He's got full. And it's hit the woodwork and out. That's very neat. Just eases him off the ball. It's run loose here. Gerrard. And here's Messi.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Mateus. And it's Gerrard. Lovely, now then.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Lahm chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball.
And that is as far as it goes. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan didn't
And if
quite
you do have a
recover
chance
from the
today,
early blow,
please take some
Peter,
time out
after
and give
which
us-
they just...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, Deco, of course, is one of the most decorated Portuguese players of all time, Jim. So how would you sum up his style of play?
A deep-lying playmaker whose composure and ability to break the lines allow him to get the better of the opposition press. I mean, precision passing is his speciality, even in the high-tempo games.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm. Hullet. Araujo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mateus. And the counter is on. Has a look and plays it forward. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a little off target. Messi. Good purposeful running this. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Pedri. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! There is the breakthrough! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
An instinctive delivery. Thuram. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Messi. Chooses to go back. They're back in possession and... Oh, shooting chance! He's got away. Skims one in. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He's not got that quite right. And the shot! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Vieira shows great strength. Now that looks a decent ball, and this is Ibrahimovic! It's a pretty loose pass. Deco. Mateus. Time and again they are repelled. Ferdinand. Nedved. Nesta. Lahm.
There will be one.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo against the crossbar. Ferdinand gets it away. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter.
Hello,
the boss will be
everybody, and
demanding the
please
same
join me in
level of
wishing a
intensity
happy
from his
wedding
team,
anniversary
so I'd
for
expect
one
to
of
see
our
the
squad
same
members.
positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're off again. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Lahm. Great run on the overlap here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's run loose. Has another go! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now he's off and running. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Pepe. Deco. And it's Pepe. And that has put paid to that. That is good alertness. Nedved. Deco.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. Pedri. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Milan, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. Vieira. Nedved, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. Deco bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Lahm. And he's managed to get free. In by Messi. Oh, smashing header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And yes, it's him again!
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Milan find a position of real strength now. Pedri. Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Played out towards the right wing. Not the most convincing of passes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. And it's Lahm. Looking for options for movement. Pings in across. Well, there's the clearance. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now the delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mateus. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well played. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Mateus. Plays a sharp little ball here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Played out wide. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Out towards the flank. Lahm looking to get on the end of this. And it's hoisted clear.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's become a case of men against boys. That's that, the end. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the match ball here. He was the difference. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.